Okay. But apparently I wasn't live. That was what? Can you see me now? Wait, wait, can you see? Can you see me now? Okay, are you kidding me? I was chatting for like 10 minutes just to myself. I thought the chat was abnormally quiet. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I told you so many stories about my day and was like reacting to everyone's chats and stuff, and then was kind of like, there's a lot of people are chatting like just to themselves and not like addressing me. That's okay though. I'm glad that there's friends here, but it's because it wasn't live. I've never seen this before. In my streaming program, I go live, I pull it up on YouTube, I like adjust my settings, and then I click public and it's on. But this time there was a tiny little thing in the corner that said preview, and then in the comments I saw someone say like, oh, Kictor's left us, and I even said like, oh, what does that mean? Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Okay, well, firstly, thank you so much, Kenzie, for your donation. I went on a whole rant about Rat Brother and how excited I was to hear about volume 4 of Chapeau Long. Oh my god, thank you so much for your donation. Okay, I'm basically just gonna say everything all over again. That is so funny. I literally started to get nervous. I'm like, oh, no one's really like reacting to what I'm talking about. Oh, maybe it's just a slow day. That's so funny. Oh my god. Well, we're here now and it's a party. I'm so sorry that happened. Oh my god. Emma, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Oh my god. We're here. We're good. Oh my god. Steph has been a member for 2 months. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you so much, Steph. Not the Shalian luck. I also started reading Little Mushroom and I'm loving it a lot, surprisingly. Oh, that is awesome. I loved Little Mushroom, so I'm glad that you're enjoying it too. Yeah, Shalian visited us, but that's okay because I fucking love him. Icy Stargazer. Oh my god, thank you so much for your donation, Icy. Oh god, it's been so long since I've caught a stream. School has been kicking my butt. Anyways, hi Victor. Today's my birthday, so I'm glad to have some fun with everyone. Oh my god, happy birthday, Icy Stargazer. Oh my god, we should be donating to you. Thank you so much for being so generous, and I hope you have an awesome day. Oh my goodness. Everyone say happy birthday to Icy Stargazer. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta retell my whole day to you guys. Sakura Ko. Hey dude, how's it going? My birthday is this Thursday. Oh my god, so many birthdays. Cleo, how? I was sitting here like, oh, Kictor's pretty late today. That is, oh my god, that's so funny. I was on time! Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Okay, well, let me tell you all about my day all over again. And I said hello to everyone who was in the chat first. Like Small Wanderer and Lizzie and Shang Lin Xin. Let me scroll up here. And also I said hello to Briarbox, who was at work. And I hope that you're having a good day at work. This is so funny. And also I pulled out the crab because someone said mutiny. Come on. Okay. Okay. Today, Stitch and I went to Olive Garden and it was incredible. We had a great time. Beautiful time. Our waiter was really nice. And then right at the end, the waiter was like, so I heard him say, do you have any other plans for the rest of the day? And I was like, nope, just because I didn't feel like explaining that I had a live stream. And he just looks at me and is like, oh? And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, but he's like, was there something wrong? And I was like, what? And then he said, I said, did everything go all right today? Like, did you enjoy everything today? Like your food? And I was like, oh my God, I heard you say, do you have anything else happening today? Like, it's a very common thing waiters say all the time. And I was like, oh my God, no, I would never say that. Like, it was, of course, everything was awesome. And he was like, yeah, you were very polite. So I was surprised when you said nope. I'm so glad that he, like, addressed it and wasn't just like, oh, no, she had a terrible time. Great. Oh my gosh, Abby, thank you so much for joining the Supreme tier. The Ghost Flame and Supreme tier on my channel will be getting access to all the behind the scenes videos and bloopers and stuff for the little Wangxun web series that we've made. I posted a picture today, and we're very excited to post that next week for Halloween. Crimson Queen gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Crimson Queen. How's it going? How's your new job? Tell us all about it if you'd like. Don't Ask says, my friend gave me her Little Mushroom book and I audibly gawked at the first 3 chapters. It caught me off guard so much. Yeah, it's good though. It's good. Supernattastic's been a member for 4 months. Thank you so much. It says, I finally started reading Scumville this week. Oh, nice. Congratulations. That's a whole new fandom to enter into. Nikolai, thank you for your donation. I can't stay for very long, but here's about $2. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate anything. Just anyone being here, I appreciate. So thank you so much for even just thinking of me. Dear Z says, was hoping to get some Danmei for my birthday yesterday, but mom got me a hammock. Oh, cool. I enjoyed it earlier today because it was nice out. Also, won't be able to donate because I'm broke pitch till tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday yesterday. Hammock sounds awesome. That's super cool. There's a hammock store here that me and my friends went to not too long ago. And a hammock is quite tempting. And thank you for being a Supreme member for 2 months. I really, really appreciate it. Kenzie, don't worry, bestie. I do the same thing. Thank you. Levi has been a member for 6 months. Oh wow, it's been 6 months already. Time for chill art time with some Kichter background noise. I'm very happy to be the background noise for anybody. Hey Bridget, how's it going? Don't read Little Mushroom while you lunch. Regretted that choice. Yeah, it's got some of that good science fiction gore in it. 0 bars. I finally started reading Morazushi, but I don't have book 2 until January, so I had to put it on pause. Oof, that's a long wait. I hope you'll be able to bear it. Kate says, I finished the fish book the other day, and oh my god, the things that probably went on under that blanket. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, Crimson Queen. I don't start the job until next Wednesday. Oh my god, I'm sorry. And I'm so looking forward to having money again. Woo! Claybrick says, in Japanese class sometime last week, I got one of my friends to want to read Arha. Ooh, good job. Good job. And convincing people to read Danmei is always a hard feat. Hello, Aubrey. And Blizzard the Snow Dragon says, I've started reading Married Thrice to Salted Fish again. Nice, I've been hearing a lot about that one recently. Cryolian says, Kichter, I love your videos so much. Thank you. I learn a lot, especially about Heaven Fishel's Blessing, that I feel like I don't need to read it. I'm glad that you have been enjoying the books through my videos, I guess. Lizzie says, how do you respond to your English teacher asking to borrow Peerless? You know it's bad when your teacher starts asking for your books. Oh my gosh. Well, if your teacher likes Danmei. Spark Major's also reading the Salted Fish book. There's the Pregnant Fish book and the Salted Fish book. Thousanu says, I'm background noise for making a birthday card for your older sister. Nice, that's awesome. Night Owl Workshop. Hey guys, first time Tuesday hangout. Looking forward to Kichter background while I work. I love it. I am the background radio. It was a smut scene that made them want to read it. You know, I'm not any better. The coffin scene is what made me want to read TGCF, and I was like, wow, this is genuinely the most amazing romance ever. But it was the coffin boner that enticed me. Okay, I've been holding this guy, and I've told this story already, but I gotta tell it again. Okay, as I'm sure some of you are also kindred spirits in the way that I love merch. But a part of merch, sometimes, if you can't afford to purchase all of them at once, or you don't get gifted all of them at once, as I'm so lucky to often be gifted things, especially from Emma, is blind boxes. And the other day I was hanging out with my friends, my like core little group of in real life Danmei friends. We got hot pot together and we did smell the Arha perfume together. I'm going to make that into a video. It was really funny. my one friend was like, should we go into, I can't remember what the name of the store is, but it's all they sell are blind boxes. And I was like, sure, like, let's go, why not? And she's like, no, like, should I go? And I'm like, okay, why? This sounds like it's gonna be like a problem. Like, let's go in there and like maybe combine one. She's like, no, like, they're expensive. I've never seen this brand before. I should have remembered the name, but they're like these cute little dolls. They're like high quality little, like they almost look like they're glass, and they're like little boys. And they're super cute. My friend's into them, collecting them and stuff. And so I'm in there and I'm like, I'm safe because nothing in here is Danmei. Like everything is, it's all very expensive, nice. This could be very addictive. But then I see one that was Jackson Wang. And I was like, that would be hilarious to buy a Jackson Wang blind box figure. Like, yeah, it was Pop Mart, yes. And then I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. I kind of want to join in on the fun and get a blind box because she was gonna get blind boxes and then we could open them at dinner together. But then we saw they had Sanrio ones, and Stitch and I really like Sanrio. Like, Stitch totally got me into Hello Kitty. It's so much fun. Like, I love all the characters and having like favorites and stuff. And they were Sanrio ones where they're in little race cars, and they're actually like wind up race cars. Like, they're like pretty nice quality little toys. So I was like, oh shit, okay, we'll buy 2 of them. So all of the choices of the cars were really good, except for one character I've never heard of called Little Happy Piano, or like Little Piano, and it's like this little lamb. It's still fucking cute. And I was like, I will be so happy if we get any of these other than my Happy Lamb or whatever. And it was extra funny because the hot plot place we were going to was called Happy Lamb. So of course that's the one we got. And the gamble is fun, right? The gamble is a part of the blind box fun. However, because I was a little bit disappointed with her, the little lamb, today when we went to the mall, I was like, we can right this wrong. And I entered the gambler's fallacy. And we went into the shop showcase where they have a ton of Sanrio stuff. And they had the Lucky Cat Sanrio figures, and they're so cute. There is a Pom-Pom Purin one where he's like a little tiger, and I want it so badly. But all of them were so cute. And once again, I was like, you know what? I will be so happy with any of these guys. As long as it's not one of the weird little humans. And of course, the one I got was the weird little human guy. I think his name's Kiki. The Happy Twin Stars or whatever. They remind me of like the Ice Climbers. However, the longer I've looked at him, I've realized that he kind of reminds me of Gojo. So I'm going to keep him. I'm keeping him in this little blue chair. And it does actually spark a lot of joy. So I did try to right my wrong by spending more money. And did I learn my lesson? No. But it's just like that damn, it's gambling. It's like real fucking gambling, man. And these are expensive. Jessica says, I just have to tell you that I'm tired and almost called you kitten in my last message. Oh my god. Listen, you guys, you guys earned your way to call me mom. I don't know what you're gonna have to do to be able to call me kitten. Oh my gosh. 8KXD says, which Danmei is your favorite out of these 4? MXTX works, or you say Arha? Ooh, I gotta rank them. Dearsy, thank you so much for your donation. I lied, I'm able to donate just a teeny bit. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate absolutely anything. So thank you so much, Dearsy. Jessica says, if it makes it a little less sus, that's actually my cat's name. Okay, that's fine. It's like calling your teacher mom by mistake. I have done that quite a few times. Or dad. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Okay, if I had to rank, I would say Have an Official's Blessing. It's at the top. Modazushi is so good. And I think I would have to put that second just because I've finished it. But I do really like Arha. Like, Arha's so good. Reading it is so much fun. It's so funny and, like, a little bit raunchy, but the feels, oh, it's so good. And I have not finished reading Scum Villain, so I would have to put them in that order, I believe. Imagine Junwoo calling you kitten, though. Kate! Oh my god. I'm imagining it. I kind of liked it. Claybrick says, speaking of cat names, my cat's name is just Cat. That's pretty cute and not confusing. Abby, oh my god, thank you so much, Abby, to help fuel mother's gambling addiction. Stop. Oh my gosh, it's just so much fun. I love little figures, as you can tell. Can't wait to hear Stitch's thoughts on QJJ Book 2. Yes, we should be getting that tomorrow. We ordered our books on Amazon late. I normally, like, if you pre-order it, you normally get it on the day of, but there is a bookstore, like, right beside my house, so we usually just go, like, across the street to get it. But lately, they have not been having the, like, most updated volumes of the Dan, like, Chapeau Long and QJJ. Like, they didn't have them on time, which is so lame. Like, they had all the Heaven Official's Blessing releases on time. So I wonder, like, why is Indigo dropping the ball on that stuff? So I had to order it today, and so it should come tomorrow. Spark Majory got yours today. Nice! Yeah, it's crazy that 2 came out on the same day. Stitch, I wouldn't say she's stressed, but she wants to, like, stay on top of it and stuff. I'm the one who's dropped the ball because I did not make the Arha Volume 6 PowerPoint, because Stitch usually makes the PowerPoints, and I was like, oh, I want to make the one for Arha, and then we got really busy doing all the stuff for the Wangshin web series. Xiao, small dono too, saving up to get a service dog. Oh my god! Thank you so much for your donation. Wait, tell me more about your service dog. That's so cool. I saw a service dog today, and I know, I love dogs, and I know not to touch service dogs or anything like that. And it had a vest on, and it just had like a giant patch on it that said "Ignore me." I'm sure having a service dog, so many people are like annoying and try to touch it and stuff like that. Kenzie says, I am Stitch and stressed about staying on top of new releases. Yeah, it's fun to kind of have that stress of like being a part of something. Minerva, oh yeah, Minerva, before I went live, when I assumed I was live, but I was actually muted or whatever, I was asking about your fic. How is it going? You read the last half of Golden Terrace and half of Peerless Volume 1. Read like 400 pages of Danmei yesterday in total. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. How did you like the ending of Golden Terrace? Without spoilers. Kenzie says, I gotta read up for Rat Brother. Indeed, indeed. Dumb Husky says, I finished the Fish Preg book. It was amazing. I can't wait for your video on Volume 3. You will be laughing the entire video. It was the funniest thing ever. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm very excited to learn about what happens in the Fish book. I'm very intrigued on the plot of Stars of Chaos. Like, I want to know what the hell is going to happen. Like, the last book was scary. Like, it left off with some, like, scary elements. To be honest about the Ballad of Sword and Wine, I really need a refresher on what was going on. I get that one mixed up with Remnants of Filth a little bit. I know there's something about a horse in this volume. He says, I want more Danmei EPUBs, but I gotta save money for next year's rent. Oof, yeah. I know, right? It's, they're expensive. Have you read Yuwu? Because I want to start reading it, but I don't know. Well, Stitch has read Yuwu, and she's told me all about it. We've done a couple of the book club podcasts about it. It sounds really good. The most recent volume was the most enticing, I would say. Oh, bestie kicked her. It's the QJJ horse scene. Refresher on QJJ. They banged, but, like, angrily. Oh, yeah. And that's the one where he's, like, addicted to his scent, right? Like, on his neck. I heard it's worse than Arha. QJJ horse scene is crazy. Jiggy on a horse. Yes. Yes, Creo Leanne. I've read Arha Volume 6. It is very good. Very, very good indeed. And people who can't afford the books find their local librarian. Yes! Pro library. Danmei at the library. Amrit says, I can't wait for the video about the book editor interviews. I'm so excited for it. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, that's a very cool video we got in the works. Jingguan Yao on a cow. New Jiggy rap just unlocked. Stitch and I are going through the Untamed. And oh, Kiri Stormborn, thank you so much for your donation. Hiya, little dono, lol. I finally finished Meet You at the Blossom. Now I gotta figure out what C-drama to watch next. Suggestions? Well, have you seen Guardian? Speaking of C-dramas, yeah, we're watching The Untamed. We just watched we're at the episode where they're gonna do, like, the core swap on Jung Chung. And Stitch and I were talking, and we're like, what if it just didn't fucking work? And, like, Wei Wuxian comes down the mountain to Yanli and is like, yeah, so I lost my core too. Don't ask any questions. And then I was like, what if there was, like, an AU where Wei Wuxian and Jung Chung lost their cores, and Yanli still has her core. Her core is, like, weak, though, right? She somehow encounters Shen Chao from Thousand Autumns and, like, learns how to rebuild her core that way, and that would be super fucking cool. Or AU where Yanli and Wei Wuxian just become, like, brewmasters making beer, because there's, like, that one scene where Wei Wuxian is like, I invented the lotus pear liquor because the lotus water tastes better with wine or something. And then Stitch and I were like, craft brewery AU when? Or everyone becomes demonic cultivators. Yeah, fair enough. Not the brewery. I feel like Yanli would thrive at a brewery, to be honest. She could sell soup there too. Stitch is gonna make Yanli's soup. Stitch made the most freaking delicious chicken noodle soup the other day. The Untamed is how I discovered I was, in fact, not straight. Oh, what did it for you? Minerva says, I loved Golden Terrace. I feel like I'm climbing my walls about Fu Shen and Yan Shouhan. My partner got several long and passionate rants in the process of me reading Golden Terrace. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. I love the devotion that Yan Shouhan has, and Fu Shen is just so... I love how he loves him back. It's so beautiful. Crimson Queen, thank you so much for your donation. I finished reading the fic No Paths Are Bound, and as if I didn't need more trauma in my life, I started reading Sadosugu fics, knowing damn full well what happens to them both. What the fuck have I done to myself? That's incredible. I read a little bit of No Paths Are Bound back in the day. Evie, the writer of it, is so nice. We were friends on Twitter, I think. That was like, oh my god, I remember when she first started writing it. Yeah, that's super cool. How is the ending of it? And, well, I mean, don't spoil it, but, like, did you enjoy it? And Sadosugu, okay, yo, to talk about fanfic, I'm not gonna spoil any Sadosugu things, but, like, everyone knows Gojo and Geto have a breakup, right? One of my least favorite things in fics is when people will write about, like some sort of alternate universe where things are, like, a little bit different. But then at the, like, last sentence or the last paragraph, they'll throw in, like, but then everything bad happened anyways, and it becomes, like, canon compliant. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just let this little, like, pocket universe of happiness just exist? And I can imagine that maybe all the bad things that happen in canon don't happen. Like, did you really have to, like, somehow cram it? This is not about No Paths Are Bound anyway, by the way. This is about a trend I found in a lot of Sadosugu fics, where it's like right at the end, they're just like, and they ended up falling apart anyways beside this magical moment they shared together. And I'm like, why? Like, Beefly fics do this too. I'm like, just give me a fix-it fic. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be a fix-it fic. Just don't remind me that, and, like, you know, this short piece of happiness is going to come to an end. Like, I know. You don't have to write it. Kenzie, I will be throwing myself out the window for those fics. The point of fanfics is to be an escape, right? I know, you guys, I know. Sadosugu is such good doomed yaoi. It is. Okay, like, no spoilers for people that aren't caught up in the manga, but, like, oh my god, are you guys, like, oh, like, it ends. Like, Jujutsu Kaisen fucking ends tomorrow. Like, that's crazy. I can't remember the last time I was, like, really into something where I was, like, in the fandom while it actually ended. Like, Imagine reading TGCF in like 2018, 2019, like in Chinese when it was actually coming out, and like experiencing the end and knowing like this is the final chapter. Like, oh my god. And not just like the end of like an adapted part of it. Like, this is the end of the original, like this is the end of the manga. Like, that's crazy. Oh my god. Do you guys only do the book videos on published Danmei? No, we do some videos on unpublished stuff. Like, if there's some stuff that's like fan translated and that doesn't have a published version yet. Jessica, very sadly, I am not fully in the fandom yet, and I don't think I can catch up by tomorrow. Dumb Husky says you should read to right all wrongs. It's a Motosushi fanfic where they go back in time. Ooh, okay. I've been so into Wang Xin since we've been like watching The Untamed, so I'm looking for some good like Wang Xin fics. For sure. Minerva, thank you so much for your donation. I'm 2K-ish words deep into my crack fic, and I haven't even hit the part where MXTX leads are drinking while their partners spy on them. Hey, that's awesome, though, that you've written 2,000 words. That's sick. That's like a huge, like, what is the word? Milestone? I don't know. That's just awesome. I'm so proud of you for doing that, because you were unsure if you wanted to write last time, right? Jessica says, to be fair, it's only 270 manga chapters. Pretty sure I've done worse. Just start reading right now. I believe in you. Spark Major says, Stitch recommends Mist Unlimited and the White Cat's Divine Scratching Post, and they were both very good. Oh, I'm glad that you liked them. Yeah, those, I don't think those have been published. Ashlyn says, I've moved recently, but I have to wait a few weeks or months to unpack my TGCF books, and I've also joined my new school since I moved states. Oh, wow. I hope that your move went well. And I hope that you can unpack your books soon. Oh man, an incomplete fic. Oh, isn't that just the worst? I had one of my all-time favorite Satosugu fics update. And they updated it, and they were like, this is the final update. And I was just like, oh, like, I get it. I understand. And I appreciated being told that it was like, that they weren't going to finish it. Like, it was happy to, like, get the update, but then know that it was still, like, unfinished was just still so, like, you know? Bridget says, oh, I choose my next class today. I start in October. Oh, awesome. Oh my god, that's so soon. Kenzie says, thank god I have a girlfriend who writes Satosugu fics where they are happy or getting railed. Hell yeah. That's what they need. That is what they need, for sure. Xiao says, for the service dog, it's for ADHD or AUDHD to help keep me on track, take my meds. My parents support the idea since it'll help me. That's awesome. That is incredible. I've heard like so many people get so much comfort and like care out of having a service dog. That is so cool. I know like that would just be awesome. So I hope that you can get one soon. What do you know what kind of dog you want to get? If you get a service dog, do you get to choose what kind of dog? Like how, if you would like, tell us about the process. I have not finished reading finished watching the Guardian drama. We've only seen the first episode still, but we do want to watch it after we finish The Untamed. Are there service pugs? I'm so curious. Oh my gosh. I was gonna ask, is there like a service Shiba? But I don't think Shibas would be very good at service. You have to service the Shiba. Minerva says, you and Stitch encouraged me so much that I felt like I could do it. I don't know if it's any good since it's been so long since I've written fic, but I'm having fun with it. And that's what matters. That's awesome. Like, oh man, worrying about if a fic is good or not, just write it. It's fic. It's fun. It's for you and it's for people that love, if you do want to share it, for people that also love the characters. Like, I'm just so glad that you're having fun. Esper Lady says, I found a Wangshin fic where Lomon Ji buys Wei Wuxian chickens and makes a pen for them in Gusu. Oh, that's so sweet. Also, for anybody else, if don't feel annoying, like if you sent a message a while back and I didn't reply to it, like feel free to send it again if it seems like I just missed it. Like I feel like you can get the vibe if it's like if you sent the message and I did just completely ignored it, like you can send it again if you have a question in it that you want me to say. Kenzie says, I wanted to get my dog Nala to be my service dog, but she's indeed needs to be serviced too. Chow says, I'm still doing research, but I know that my mom really loves golden retrievers. Oh, me too. Golden retrievers are so sweet. So maybe those, but if I cannot choose a breed, I wouldn't mind. By the way, AUDHD means ADHD and autism. Oh, okay. Is it pronounced like ADHD? That would make sense. Oh, Rihanna is writing a Bingyuan fic right now, and I just want it to be done because I want to read it. That's amazing. Bisu is trying to make a Danmei and wants you to read it when it's done. Would you be willing? Well, I am not very good at reading in general, but I think that is awesome that Bisu is writing a Danmei. That's sick, and I will encourage you to keep writing. That's awesome. Percy, hey! Popping in for a little bit. College is making me so EP. Hope everyone is doing well. Percy, I was thinking about you today. I hope that you're doing good. I can imagine how tiring college would be. I'm so glad I'm not in it anymore. Minerva says, I spent like 3 paragraphs justifying Shen Qingqiu, Xialian, and Wei Wuxian's jobs considering the fact that their partners are rich and they don't need it because I got caught up on it. I totally know what you mean, right? It's like you have an idea for something, you're like, this is so funny, and then you start to think about it and you're like, this wouldn't make sense, I have to explain it. Sometimes though, you just don't have to explain it. It just is the way it is. Yee, drop the fucking Bingyuan fic, please, please, please. I think you're addicted, sir. Horror Girl says, hey Kictor, I need advice about posting my drawings of Heaven Official's blessing. I'm worried my friends won't support my interests. That is an awful feeling. I can totally relate to that because I also kind of have like, I had like separate friend groups where I had like my normie friends that I would say are not into anime and BL and stuff like that. So I was very worried that people like that wouldn't appreciate my videos that are all about BL. So that's why I made different accounts, and I even went over and like blocked people that I didn't want to see my account, like people from my school, even though I'm sure they would never find this account. I even went out of my way and did that because that was the only way that I felt safe to truly be myself, was to not let anyone I knew in real life see the gay shit I was posting. So if it's something that you're able to do, if you're gonna feel judged by your friends, I would encourage you to make a new account and keep it secret, because like if you're just afraid that people are going to be bullying you for it, like you will find a fandom of people that will not bully you because they will be fellow fans of the thing. Molly Burke is a blind YouTuber who has videos about her experience getting service dogs. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I'd like to learn about that. Kictor, did you teach Stitch how to use the printer like you said in the 3rd Guardian video? I did, actually. The printer is, yeah. Stitch did use the printer the other day. We found out that you have to turn it on, and then you have to activate it on your computer, and then you have to click start on the printer, which is so dumb, but we both know now. She has been taught. Kenzie says, Mama Kintai says she's excited for the publisher's video because she's the person I yap the most about Danmei and has students who love Danmei. Aw, that is awesome. Yeah, I hope it'll be a good video. Have you read the 3rd book of Disabled Tyrant's Beloved Pet Fish yet? Wait, am I crazy? Did that come out? I've seen a bunch of people like talking about it. No, it comes out December 10th. Okay, so I guess people are reading it like in the unofficial translation? Okay. Good night, Icy Stargazer. I hope that you have an incredible birthday. I hope you had a good. I hope you had an incredible birthday, and I hope you have a good sleep. No, they're reading it online. Okay. Yes. No. We're gonna wait for the publisher on that one, just because Stitch has so much to read. Shaylan dropped bun. Hi, Kictor. I am Nina. I am a Danmei cosplayer, and this is my second Kictor membership. Oh, thank you so much for supporting me. What are some of your Danmei cosplays that you like to do? That's awesome. Kictor, when are you gonna finish Scumvillain? Oh, I need to get back on the reading train. I've just been playing Breath of the Wild and editing. All I do is edit. High fives and alt account. I do this too, but I introduced my bestie to Danmei and my family because it was COVID and I was over at my parents'. Yes, I have also introduced my father to Danmei. Bound Dreamer. Character, I wish my wife loved Danmei as much as Stitch. Any tips to lure her in? She's been into BL fandoms, but has somehow managed to not get drawn into all these gorgeous men and gods. Maybe try and find, we're like, how do you manipulate her? Maybe try and find a trope that you know that she likes and find one in a Danmei and be like, oh, look at this scene. Amrit, I did start watching the Legend of Exorcism animation. I used to watch that while I would run on the treadmill. I remember like the dad guy being really hot. Try audiobooks of Scumvillain so you can read while you're doing chores. That is a good idea. I should try that out, actually. Breath of the Danmei. That's just me talking. Oh, gosh. I have not read any by her yet. Breath of the Wild stream when? I'm afraid of just getting bullied while I play Breath of the Wild. I played Breath of the Wild in front of my friend Ray the other day, and she always shows me all the shit I do, like, wrong. But I'm just enjoying, like, exploring on my own time, and I'm a little bit afraid of, like, doing it publicly because I might feel self-conscious. I get self-conscious really, really easily about everything. What did you think of Bab, B-A-B, Bing and Ben? Case file compendium? Ooh. Oh, Abby! Thank you so much for your donation, Abby! I recently started rewatching Naruto. How did I never realize how gay it is? What the fuck? Yeah! Stitch was really into Naruto. I know. Naruto and Sasuke, man. They were the blueprint. Back to Case File. Yes, I did read the fan translation of Case File pretty far. And it's just so funny because it doesn't feel like a Meat Bun novel a lot of the times. It just feels so different because it is modern. Like, and the dynamic is nuts. I had a friend, like one of my close friends too. She's like super, super into it. So I knew like to keep reading and stuff when scenes seemed a little crazy. And I think it's very funny. I trust Meat Bun, but it is not for the faint of heart, for sure. Stardust Gale says, I'm sick right now. Oh, I'm sorry that you're sick, but I just want to say that you're an amazing creator and to keep up the good work. Don't forget to take breaks. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. Did you continue or are you going to continue Word of Honor? Yeah, I want to watch Word of Honor with Stitch, actually. Minerva says, I'm in Yee's MXTX Discord server and they've all been so supportive of that crack fic. Low-key, it's spawning me into a full AU. I might write several parts of fics in, which is so insane to me. That's fantastic. I'm so glad that, like, a little bit of encouragement could spawn, like, creation into this world. Like, you're creating fic, like, you're creating an aspect of fandom. I just think that's so beautiful. If you want a Scumvillain audiobook, Gay Watch has a read-along, so it feels like you're reading it with a friend. She helped me get through Motozushi and TGCF, and I'm working on Scumvillain with her vids currently. Oh, okay, I'll check it out. Are you going to do a pumpkin spice latte video this year? Oh, I want to. Which character should we do? Which character should we cosplay for it? I mean, it always has to be Shalian, doesn't it? I've done it for 3 years now. Do Ranwan? Yeah, I want to do it as Ranwan, actually. You'd be down for Ranwan Pumpkin Spice? Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I could be like good Moran and not like Tashin Jun like we did our Wonton video. Beef Leaf? Ooh. Oh, Mingjong would really like, ooh, doing Beef Leaf Pumpkin Spice could be really fun, actually. Where do you guys get your Danmei cosplays? Stitch makes all of her cosplays, but yes, Doki Doki Cosplay is where most of mine are from. Are you going to make mushroom soup as Anja and Lu Feng? That's another really good idea, too. Do them as the guardian couple. Oh man, Shen Wei is so hot in his little glasses and his slutty little arm wristicuffs. Have you seen the newest episode on the audio drama The Famous Blackwater Scene Happened? Yes, I have seen it. I uploaded a video last week with my reaction to it, and we kind of talked about it afterwards. I want to learn how to sew so I can make Danmei plushies. Oh, that would be so cute. Hualien in rut. ... Yeah, that also happened. Hell yeah. Xiao says, one downside to his service dog is how expensive they are. The cost of up to 50K? Holy fuck! A mix of buying, training, vet bills, all that stuff. Wait, like, okay, like 50K over a couple years? Oh, like, I can imagine it's gotta be very expensive to have a dog that's trained like that. Oh my god. Oh, that is very expensive. Have you done Wang Xin of Modao Zushi? I've only seen you as Shi Yao and me as Zheng Cheng. Well, we cosplayed Wang Xin for our Modern AU web series that we will be uploading once a week in October. I fully finished the first episode, so I'm just waiting to publish that. And that one is... I gotta leave some secrets for the members only, so I'll post some stuff about that, but perhaps we cosplayed some special versions of Wang Xin in that. Crimson Queen says, oh, that Blackwater scene had me all kinds of messed up. Like, rip my heart out and burn it, then drown it. Damn. Do you remember your Golden Core idea? I read a fic where something similar happened, but Wei Ying dies. Oh god, during the surgery. That's fucked up. Character do you ship Bing Cho or Liu Xian? Oh, Stitch and I find both enticing for sure. I'm the type of person that, like, I can be convinced of any ship if someone passionately tells me something about it. I can be like, I ship that. Or, but then I'll, like, have my own, like, OTP, like, Hualien type ships, you know? I could entertain the idea of any ship, though. I'm the best person for someone to tell me. Like, if you have a ship and you want to tell me about it, I'm here. Like, tell me about it. Tell me why you love it. Even if it's not my favorite thing in the whole world, I can amp you up for it. And I'll get it. Minerva says, I also have an idea for a cozy fall fic that's writer Huacheng ex barista Shalian. Love it. Where Huacheng comes into the coffee shop Shalian works at to flirt with him and work on his novel, and then they go on cozy fall dates. See, I love that stuff. Coffee shop AU during the fall, like, it's very seasonal. That's beautiful. I hope you do write it. There is a really good Beef Leaf fall fic. I think it's called How to Seduce a Sorcerer. And it's like Shi Qingxuan is a little witch that lives in a little hut, and Hushuan, I think, is an elf that, like, occasionally buys shit from her. And is like, it's very in character, like, he's very kind of standoffish and stuff, but they maybe fall in love, and it's very sweet. It's very good fall stuff. Alex says, question, if you could move anywhere in the world, where would you? I don't want to move anywhere in the world. I love living in Vancouver. Jessica, I kind of like Bing Liu Shen though. Hell yeah. That's so funny. Alexia Mexia says, now I'm curious about what you said. What do you think about Junlian? Oh boy. I think that there are creators like Bora who make art and memes about it, and I am at the level where I can enjoy that. Like, I don't like actually ship it because it's like scary. But I do kind of think that a part of Junwoo's like creepy edge to him is having this obsession with Shalian, so like a part of it feels a little canon. So in fics where it's like the setup starts with like Junlian and then it turns into Hualian, like I don't like ship Junlian though. Cause it's just like I don't see any way how it can be shipped without it being like an abusive scenario. So I'm not like gunning for it, you know, but I'm not like, oh my god, I can't even consider it. I think just like being in the TGCF fandom, you kind of get to see all the fics. I really prefer Junwoo and Mei Nangqing though. Like I ship that for sure. Fellas, is it gay to draw a full drawing unprompted of your best friend? Ask Wei Wuxian. It's pretty gay. Anyone here watch Over the Garden Wall for autumn vibes? Yeah, absolutely, Stitch, and I love Over the Garden Wall. I remember I was in film school when my friend showed me it when it first came out, and we would like turn all the lights off, and it was so cozy, and it was at my friend's house, and we watched it, and it was so special. And then I got to rewatch it with Stitch, and yeah, we've watched it almost every year, I think. We actually want to have Over the Garden Wall party this year, because Stitch cosplays Wirt. Kate says, have you read the fic? If you don't know how to blow for me? Yes, I have. If you like the beef leaf dynamic, you check out KOD. What is that? KOD? I don't think I know what that is. Sugar Kiss says, I know it's early, but are you dressing up for Halloween? Oh yes, Stitch and I have a few costumes that we're gonna do for Halloween. We're gonna do Ivan Till from Alien Stage. And Stitch also has like a Halloween like Deku cosplay, like his really cute like little ghosty outfit. But our costume we're gonna wear to a party is Bowser and Kamek. I'm gonna be Bowser. Just kind of like, I'm gonna use my own hair and like spike it up, and I bought some horns and the shell backpack and have like the arm bracers, and Stitch is making a full Kamek like wizard hat and everything. But she's also gonna be sexy Kamek just by wearing fishnets, and it will be like a little secret. You can whip out the robe and see the fishnets. He says a ton of freshmen in the graphic novel club have the boatloads of Ivantil merch. It's insane. Oh, that's awesome. Do you have the Renaissance Fair where you live? No, but there is a really big one in Washington, which is really close to us, that we want to go to eventually once Stitch is able to leave the country. Lucky Lulu, what is the advice you are seeking? Alien Stage official merch recently got released. Yeah, I think I saw that on Twitter. Why is the Yan Yoshi urge to make a crack fix so strong? Alien Stage round 7 is gonna happen soon. Is it? Oh my god. I'm very excited. Where is the easiest way to showcase work-in-progress storyboards for the Beef Leaf animation based on that intense audio? YouTube, Twitter, TikTok? I think a lot of people post art on Twitter or Instagram. If you don't have any other ideas lined up for these streams, maybe one day Mario Kart? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Mario Kart. I also want to get that Mario Party game. I don't know, I don't think it's out yet, but it's the one where you can have like a bunch of people. So I want to get that. Have you heard of Mundane Halloween? No, I don't think so. Did you ever own a DS or a 3DS? Yes, my dad had the original Game Boy, actually. Right here, the original Game Boy. And then I have the Game Boy Color there. And then I had a Game Boy Advance. And then I had a DS Lite. And then the DSi. And then the 3DS is also there. And now I have a Switch. Did you look into Hades? I would love to watch you react to Than/Zag romance. Yeah, that was the game that it involves. There's still like a fighting aspect of it though, right? Luigi, the OG Game Boy. I was thinking we could play Luigi's Mansion together. Wouldn't that be fun? That's like a Halloween game that's not too scary, because they just remastered the second one, and I loved that game for DS. But I also own the third one, so that could be fun. Luigi's Mansion, rah! Percy, did you like Luigi's Mansion 2 or 3 better? Of course the original is the best. If there was a way to play the original, oh my god, I'd be all over that. I loved the original Luigi's Mansion so much. What does Stitch do when you live stream? I wish I knew. She said, maybe I'll lurk in the chat. So, and I was like, oh, okay. I hope you do, even though I know I'll be muted. I'm just kidding. Stitch I think is like journaling. Like she really likes junk journaling and doing crafts like that. So I think she's working on that right now. Our house is really small, so she's like right there, I think. Hello, mother, if you're here. She just causes chaos and leaves her area immaculate. Yes, Stitch is very clean. Percy says, I like 3 a little bit more for Guigi, but 2 has a special part in my heart. Yeah, I love the dog. Vaval, what's your favorite novel to hear from Stitch? I love listening to her, even for the novels I haven't read, and I normally hate spoilers. I think, yeah, hearing about the fish book is really fun. I'm very interested in the story of Yuwu. Like I really want to know what happens next. What else is ongoing right now? QJJ. Yeah, I was really enjoying the Thousand Autumns ones too. Have you read Kaleidoscope of Death? I haven't, but 2 of my other really good friends are into it. Crimson Queen says, don't get me started on consoles. My boyfriend is an insane gamer and has all the Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, Sega, and Atari stuff. We have a game room with 2 arcade games and all the games. Dude, that's sick. That's like my dream, to have a giant arcade room. I kept like all my games and gamer stuff because I want to like have a big room like that, like big bookshelves with all the games as well. I think I finally threw out my PS3 the other day because it died. It died big time. Gee says, the only games I play are gacha. I have a gambling addiction. Yeah. Minerva says, I'm definitely going to write the Hualian coffee shop fic after I finish in Vodka Veritas, because the MXTX server I'm in is really encouraging me with that one too. That's awesome! Hell yeah! Don't ask, does me and my dad play Guitar Hero on his PS2? That's sick! I loved Guitar Hero. Oh, if they made a new Guitar Hero game, I would purchase whatever console it's on, like, immediately. Lucky Lulu says, advice for someone who thinks they're bi? Maybe, if you have any? I don't know if I'm the authority on sexuality, but my biggest advice would probably be just to not sweat it. And, like, I think labels can be an incredible thing, but they can also be a very stressful thing. So if it's something that you're worrying about, I would say just don't worry about it. Recently finished TGCF. What do you recommend reading next? I feel like I should make a video on this. I get this question all the time. Like, what is the best Danmei to read after TGCF? I don't know if there's like a right answer, because it really depends on like... This actually could be an interesting part of the video. It's like, what did you enjoy about TGCF the most? Was it like the longing and the devotion? Was it like the colorful side characters? Was it how long it was? Was it how funny it was? Did you enjoy the fact that there was no explicit sex, or did you wish that there was? Like, all of those questions kind of lead off into my brain of like different suggestions I could have for different Danmeis to read. I think the most popular option is people usually keep reading through the same author, so lots of people read Modao Zushi next. I would recommend that because it's like the same author, like you know it's gonna have devotion, you know it's gonna have longing, and then you could try Scum Villain, which is the same author as well, but if you want to branch out into something different or something more modern or something with like a different, like, if you really enjoy like the aspect of cultivation, or if you really enjoy the aspect of politics, like there's all these different Danmeis that I could suggest, because there's so much you could like from TGCF. What you liked from TGCF might be different from what someone else liked about TGCF. You know what I mean? Hualien may not be explicit, but it has horny statues and mpreg pills, which honestly might be even better. Stasia says, I have a rifle competition this weekend. I put a Hualien sticker on my rifle and got some of my teammates into TGCF. Nice! That's awesome! That's so cool. Getting teammates and friends and stuff into TGCF is awesome. I have hockey tonight, for those of you who keep up with my hockey escapades. And I have, I've noticed that no one else on my team has any stickers on their water bottles, which is fine. My water bottle cover is covered in stickers. And I noticed that one girl actually put a Hello Kitty sticker on her water bottle. And I'm like, ah, yay! One of us. Also, we got our new jerseys, and they look fucking amazing. And I'm so happy. I was really nervous about getting the new designs because it was me and my other friend that wanted to put forth the idea of getting new jerseys, because our jersey was designed by like the team manager, and it's like a bitmoji of a girl holding a hockey stick like a bat. And it's like a bitmoji, like it's literally like the Snapchat like girl, and like no one really thought it was epic. So then we were like, well, what if it was like something cool? And we got this idea of like it being like the bomb squad, and we have like a big like exploding bomb, but we also kind of wanted it to like look like the Vancouver Canucks retro logo. And so one of my best friends, who actually helped design a lot of my Kicker merch, designed a logo for us. Like, I paid him and everything. And then I showed it to everybody, and they loved it. And I was like, oh my god, like, I can't believe everybody liked it. And they wanted to go forward to it, and it was expensive, and everybody paid for it. We got new jerseys with the logo. I'll show you it. It's super cool. So it's cool that, like, me and my friend, like, designed this. Also, it's just like it's like a rec league. It's not, like, really means anything. But yeah, so it's a fully, like, my friend and I kind of made that logo together. The most exclusive of your merch line, yeah. Bomb Squad merch. Daisy Diversion says, do you have any thoughts on the new PWHL names and logos? Yes, I do. I think it's so cool. If anybody who doesn't know, all the abbreviations in the chat usually are Danmei boys' names, but PWHL is the Professional Women's Hockey League, which is brand new. And yeah, I think the Sirens is, like, I think the coolest one in my opinion. I think they're all, like, fine, and over time I'm sure they'll get different little renditions and stuff, but I liked the colors and the design for the Sirens the most. What's your hockey team? When people ask who my favorite team is, I'm gonna say yours. That's so sweet. My team is the Bomb Squad. And tonight we're versing the No Deeks, which is a joke on Nordiques, which is another like sport name, but it's like a women's league, so it's like no dicks, no deeks. I left for 2 seconds and returned to Bomb Squad merch. Thank you, Steph. I hope I can score tonight. I didn't score in my first 2 games. We lost our first game against the Scoregasms. And every time I play hockey, I just want to write like a Hualian like hockey AU, or like a Beef Leaf hockey AU, or a Satosugu hockey AU. Kenzie, I'll have to tell my mom you have hockey tonight. Yeah. Write the hockey AU, please. I will. Isn't it? There's just so many juicy opportunities, like in the locker room, like, or someone getting injured on the ice, like just the competition of versing each other and how sexy that is, or being teammates and like how fun it is to like be teammates together. Yeah. Or like protecting someone after they get hit and like going after and like intentionally getting a penalty and hurting the other guy. Just so juicy. You read a Ranwan hockey AU? That's awesome. Oh, where Moran's a hockey player and Chuening's a figure skater. A tale as old as time. I love that. I have a Wangshin fanfic recommendation, but it's not hockey. It's a modern AU where Wei Wuxian is on trial. Oof. I'm sure that's really good, though. Kicked her making her own sports anime about hockey. I would love that. When I was a kid, I loved reading these hockey books. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. One of the kids always loved eating jawbreakers, though. That's all I remember. Lizzie says, I used to play hockey before I was like, nah, and here we are 7 years into tennis. Those sports anime are gay as hell. Someone else in here is Canadian. Is it Kate? You're not from the West Coast, right? I think I saw your message say that you didn't play hockey or watch hockey or something like that. Or it might have been someone else. Random Mushroomite says, during class this morning, I was scrolling through TGCF stuff, and a girl next to me said, I know that, so of course I asked if she knew Danmei, and the girl went, I don't know what that is. Disappointment. It's like, you know that. Okay, do you, though? Do you actually know that? Yee, I used to figure skate when I was in elementary school, but I quit to focus on Kung Fu. What? That's fucking sick! Did you keep up with Kung Fu? That's awesome. Kate, you're from the capital. Oh, cool. I have family over there. That's awesome. She's a fake. Hualian volleyball AU? Oh, that would be cool. Xiang Ling Xin says, I'm currently working on a Google Slides thing for my Motozushi fanfic, and I have like 5 slides full of Jing Guan Yao recruiting my own Motozushi OC. That's incredible. I've always wanted to write a Shi Yao hockey AU. I feel like it would just be so good with like people intentionally seeking out and like trying to hurt Jing Guan Yao, and like Lan Chen like going out of his way to like protect him, because that's like what happens, you know? And like Lan Chen getting in trouble eventually for like doing it, or like hurting somebody, and Jing Guan Yao like repaying him in the locker room for it, you know? What time will you be leaving us today, mother/kitten? Jessica, you're killing me. I don't know what time. What time is it right now? 6. I usually get off the stream around 7. This week my hockey's later. It's at 9, or I have to leave at like a little bit after 8, but I still gotta eat and stuff. Yee, stop, I'm never escaping self-insert Shenyuan allegations. Crimson Queen says, I was telling my mom about you in the live streams and told her you play hockey. I told her, of course, she plays hockey. She's Canadian. I think they're born wearing skates. Yeah. I took figure skating, or like, just like, here's the thing, is that when you're a girl and you take skating lessons, eventually it turns into figure skating. I'm pretty sure here, at least when I was younger it was. Because, like, women's hockey was not nearly as popular as it is now, especially when I was younger. And I always wanted to play hockey. I played, like, floor hockey and stuff. And then when I turned 10 or 11, I played boys hockey, and that was pretty fun. But then I was going to play girls hockey when I was 13, and I was at a friend's birthday party, and I was skating, and I was showing off, being like, look how good I am, I play hockey, and I turned really fast to turn around and skate backwards, and I fell, and I snapped my arm in half. Right in half. Clean break of my humerus, right here. So I could not play hockey that year. But then I played hockey the next year. Youch. Yeah, that sucked. Have you ever heard of Mistakenly Saving the Villain? If so, are you ever going to read it? Mistakenly Saving the Villain. Stitch read the comic of How to Save the Villain. I think that's different, though. So I don't think so. Would you rather pet Ming or hug Royer? Royer would be, like, trying to touch my non-existent titties, okay? I want to pet Ming. He is a special baby boy. Clean break of your hubris, huh? How ironic. Yes, it was not very funny. I've told you about Mistakenly Saving the Villain. Oh, okay. I think you guys really like it. Okay. Good night, Kenzie. I hope you have a good dinner. And tell Briarbox we say hi. Ah, fellow yeehars. I meant about pride. Oh, I thought it was a humorous joke because it's the humorous bone. Minerva says, I got my best friend to watch TGCF Donghua and they loved it. Now I'm going to buy them all 8 books in December so they can read the books. I also got them into your channel and videos. Oh, I'm glad that you could convince them. Night Owl says, I will be getting my Danmei boys for my sewing friend tomorrow. I'll send you a pic of them bare before I add details for laughs on Insta. Oh, nice. Jessica says, LOL, I'm an idiot and misheard you. Oh, no worries. It's all good. Definitely recommend the Time and Space fic. It's so good. Ooh, okay. The Omegaverse scares me. Blue Sketchbook, released from the prison of homework. I can finally draw more beef leaf. Hell yeah. Yeet, don't worry. I love Omegaverse. That's so funny. Boob hugger Royer. Let's hope Shalian doesn't follow Wei Wuxian. Oh my god. Silver River says, I actually hate the Omegaverse from how overrated it is. Ooh, that's a spicy take. When I was early in my fandom days, I remember being like, I'm not into that werewolf shit. No thanks. I'm not a furry. And then whenever I saw it, I got very annoyed and thought it was very out of character for like these Omega settings, because I've noticed a lot of people would use the heats and ruts to make characters act very out of character. Like a character that's maybe too innocent to like suddenly come on to somebody would use it. But then also, as I have progressed in my Omegaverse journey, there are some really good fics that utilize the dynamics to be a lot more than just sexual dynamics too. So I think it's just another genre, and there's good fics and there's bad fics, but it's definitely there's a lot of stereotypes about it for sure. And yeah, the Omegaverse anime is very wholesome. Plus, Omegaverse stories just give you the ick. And that's fair. It's not for everybody. It was not for me for a very long time, and it's still not one of my favorite things, but I can I'm at the point in my life where I can appreciate anything, honestly. I feel like. Spark Major says, every time I think I know what's going on in Omegaverse, I am quickly humbled. That's true. Jessica says, you can't tell me Chuen and going into heat isn't juicy. That's so funny. I mean, he pretty much does, like, just without even needing the Omegaverse tag. The Dragon Cat says, I'm a substitute teacher. The amount of time I have had to lie when kids ask, what is your favorite book? I can't just go, oh, I love the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation to a bunch of kids, especially Volume 5 and the Incense Burner Extra. What is the book that you do say to kids? Small Wanderer says, there is a lot of potential in Omegaverse with a little creativity. Plus, I like that it scares people. It's incredible. So it's not out of character for Arha? Noted. Yeah, Laura, I'm old enough that I remember when Omegaverse was a slightly kinky soulmate AU offshoot. Yes, yes, like you're only attracted to your mate's scent and stuff like that. Percy, as a werewolf connoisseur, finding Omegaverse was just sideswiped the fuck out of me because I for real thought it had something to do with werewolves. I did too, but for the longest time. I remember thinking it was like about Teen Wolf. Yee says, I'm screeching I have an Omegaverse AU of my OCs, it's so bad. Ooh! Yee, are you selling the comics of your OCs? Like, is that up for sale yet? I just think that's so cool that you have like such a successful OC comic. Like, how many people can say that? Opening pre-order soon. Sick! That's awesome. Percy, I was so damn wrong. This wasn't angsty werewolves. It originally came from Supernatural. Oh man. You know what's so crazy? I was introduced to Supernatural in school, in high school. One of my English teachers was like, oh, for a fun like Halloween thing, we'll watch an episode of Supernatural. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. This is like such a scary TV show. And then like later that year I got into Tumblr and like found out how much of a fandom it had. And I had no idea, like my perception of it just from my one English class was like, oh, this is like a cool detective show, like whatever. And then when I saw Tumblr's perception of it, I was like, oh. Supernatural actors, real person fiction. I've heard Yuwu is an Omegaverse. Is so excited to start it. Well, yeah, well, the one guy, he has a wolf core and a self-lubricating core. Oh. Minerva says, it took them literally 2 Donghua edits to ask me what it was and where they could watch the TGCF Donghua. We always drag each other into each other's interest regardless of what they are. That's beautiful. Hey, Sugar Kiss! Yuwu is an Omegaverse? Well, I wouldn't say it's like in the Omegaverse, but the one guy's core, he's been fucked around with like wolf shit. And yeah, he's self-lubricating afterwards. Yeah, canonly, straight up. Demon wolf shit, yeah. It's Meat Bun, okay? She's big-brained. Can we talk about something else that isn't Omega? I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Ugh. He's like half demon now. Yeah, you know. Emma Calamity. Oh, thank you so much for your donation. Oh, I appreciate that so much. I love a little Shiba. Thank you so much, Emma. That's so kind of you. How are you doing, Emma? You're working on a Ming Ling fan art right now. Ooh. JX Snyder says, I bought the friend I mentioned. I got into Modazushi last stream. Some of the merch. Oh, that's so nice of you. That's awesome. Do you have any idea when TGCF Season 3 is going to come out? I have no idea. When did Season 2 come out? Was it in October? Because Season 1 came out in October, right? Oh my god, Season 3? No, I just kidding. 6 balls! Minerva says, my friend and I have been friends since they were born. They're 3 months younger because our moms were friends. Aw, that's awesome. Every single thing I remember being into has been with them. That's so sweet. Wow, what a tight bond. I don't know much about Arhos. Moran the top or the bottom? Moran is the top. Hi, Ghost Mush. Welcome. Also, if anybody has anything fun or interesting that they want to talk about that happened in your life or in your fic life, like if you something you're doing in the fandom, if you're drawing something you're excited about, or even if you're thinking about drawing something or writing something, feel free to share it in the chat so we can just hang out and I can read it out loud and maybe can meet some other people that have similar interests. Kate says, I need to tell you about this TGCF fic where Shenyuan transmigrates as Shiwudu after the scum villain events. Oh yes! I've seen that. I've seen that fic. I think I have it bookmarked. He somehow makes things so much worse. I think that's such a genius idea. I'm trying to convince my brother to read Danmei, but since he is a cis straight male, so it is really hard. Any tips? I do know a few cis straight boys that have gotten into Danmei. I mean, they're just good books, right? I've been trying to get Connor to read TGCF. He read the first book, and he watched the Donghua. I feel like it's easier to get to get cis straight boys into anime than it is books. That's just a joke. Steph says, I'll be meeting the English voice actors this Saturday. Oh, that's so awesome. I can't believe everyone is going to be there. That's so cool. I'm nervous, and you may or may not get something from me. Ooh, oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. You gotta tell us all about it. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Like the whole TGCF English voice cast is going to be at that event, right? Blue Sketchbook says, I posted the first YouTube video of the Matcha Blossom animatic. It went way better than expected. Dude, no way! Wait, that's sick. Wait, I want to watch it. Let me see if I can do this while I'm on. Oh god. Skater Boy, Skate the Infinity animatic. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna save this. That is so awesome. You made a whole friggin' animatic, dude. That is so sick. Lottie, thank you so much. You've been a member for 8 months. Thank you so much. I'm in a tornado watch. Oh my god. So I'm in crazy mode right now, but I got to 8 months, so I wanted to stop by and say hi. Hi! Oh my god! Being in a tornado is like, oh my god, one of Stitch and I's like biggest fears. Holy crap. I hope everything's fine. Oh my goodness. JX Snyder says, I went to church wearing Yee's everyday is everyday shirt. It wasn't a service, just to help with the play they're doing. Every day, every pray. Every pray every day. What? Kate, also this one fic where Hua Chung is a yoga instructor and grinds on Shalian so hard he breaks his back. What? That's awful. Legendary Master's Wife. I have a copy of that. I have the, I think, I could be wrong. Yeah, I think I have the advanced reader copy of that. And Crimson Queen says, I'm going to make like a baby and head out tonight. I hope you win tonight, Kickter. Kick some puck. Love y'all. Oh, thank you so much. Love you too. Do you want to see the whip for the animation I'm working on in class? Yes, I do, Yee. Minerva says, we're basically in a queer platonic relationship, so we're very close and they're friends with my partner. They are so embedded in my life. They're basically a part of my soul and I love them a lot. That is beautiful to have a connection like that with someone. That is awesome. Do you have any idea for Modazushi fan art? I'd love to make one. You got Jingguan Yao. He's got a hat. Or you got Wang Xin making out. He really broke his back. Oh god. I think you'd really like Mistakenly Saving the Villain. The main couple vaguely gives Hualien vibes, especially the ML who reminds me of Sunlang. Aww. That's sweet. You know, speaking of side ships, rewatching The Untamed, Song Lang and Xiao Qingcheng, like, I know everyone ships them, I know they're a ship, I know it is, but like, oh my god, like, they fucking love each other for real. And it was like gay in The Untamed. Like, let's not talk about what happens, but we just saw a part where like Song Lan, like Shui Yang kills Song Lang's fucking sect because he's pissed at Xu Qingcheng. Like, killing your boyfriend's sect, that's pretty gay. Like, killing the other guy's sect because you know it'll hurt him, that's pretty gay. And then Song Lan is like, hey, if you see Xiao Qingcheng, just be sure to tell him. And they're like, what? And then he's like, oh, never mind. Like, gay. Very gay. Okay, I am going to BRB. I'm going to grab a drink. And please fill the chat with questions so when I come back, I have a bunch of things to read. Or fill it with things about yourself so I can read them. Okay, I'll BRB. Did you know that for the first 10 minutes of the stream, I was not live? The chat was live, and it looked like I was live, but I was not live. And I was like, how come no one is chatting with me? And I told the whole story about our date this morning, and I was like, no, nobody cared, and it was because it was not on.
So funny.
Yeah. Look, Stitch. Yes, I knew everybody would be happy to see you.
Aw,
so
this is sweet.
yeah.
You're happy to see me.
I'm very happy to see you. Stitch said, I suppose I could sit down while I wait for my breadstick to warm up.
We went to Olive Garden, as you probably know.
Yes. Moto ASMR, thank you so much for your donation. Hi, Kictor, have you ever read the Hualian fic 1000 Gold Come and Go Stew? It's about how Shalian and Sanlang Wood Interactive Sanlang got his memories of Shalian stolen.
Wow.
I think I actually have read that fic. Yeah. How could we not be happy to see Stitch? Oh, yay. Everybody's so happy to see you. Me mostly. Kictor was so thirsty she brought Stitch back.
It's true. You've been having fun?
Yeah, it's been awesome. We're just chatting.
Nice.
I did get water though.
Water's good.
Yeah. Okay, you can be free. People were like, "What does Stitch do when you see him?"
I actually have no problem entertaining myself. I read, I knit.
I'm the one who can't be alone. Yeah, and said that you were junk journaling.
I did. I made a whole junk journal spread
Yeah.
with our Olive Garden food wrapper bag thing.
Yeah. You're the best. Okay.
Okay.
You can go eat your veg stick, I suppose.
Okay, have fun.
Monday.
Bye, guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Kictor's like a dog always needing attention. Why do you think I became a YouTuber? Let me see. You guys got any questions? Oh, Lorena! Thank you so much. Let me scroll down here. Ah.
You want a breadstick?
I would like a breadstick. Wait, did you toast both of them?
Yeah. I didn't realize there was 2 in there.
Oh, nice. Thank you. This is incredible. It's hard to chew and eat a breadstick at the same time. Finally caught a live of one of my favorite channels. Thank you so much, Lorena, for your donation. That's so sweet of you. Jessica says, actually, yes, Stitch needs free time to prep Lovely Book Club videos for us. Yeah. Have you read the fic where Hua Chung can feel through Shalian's ring? Yes, I have. Mei Hua says, finally decided to come out from lurking in the shadows. Me and my partners are freaking out over the phone, man. Never chatted like this. So super happy to be here. Oh, glad that you could be here. Have you read the scum villain fic where Shang Chuang Hush tricks Zhou into making Phantom of the Opera? Wait, that's so funny. No, I haven't heard of that. I have Legendary Master's Wife, the book. I have not read it yet. What do I do, besties? I finally told my best friend after years of what I assumed was playful banter that I couldn't be fake married to her, and she said, who said it would be fake? Oh! Oh! Lucky Lulu says, any BL anime book suggestions? Also, horror movies for my Halloween marathon this year. Ooh, what kind of horror movies are you looking for? Kate says, I sent you that yoga fic because even though it's incomplete, it was fucking wild. Incredible. Jiggy says, my online name is Jansha, or on YouTube, I'm Jiggy. I'm a Danmei person who draws a ton, and I've been a fan for so long and try not to fail commenting on your vids. You're my idol. Thank you, Kictor. Oh my god, Jiggy, that's too sweet of you. Oh my god, thank you so much. You know, I think that's super cool. What do you think Kictor will get as a drink? I wanted the rest of the energy drink I had earlier, but I just got water. You got into Lord of the Mysteries during the summer. The first book is 1,432 chapters. Holy fuck. What? I am currently on book 2. It is a steampunk story set in the Victorian era. No romance. In 1,400 chapters, there's no romance? Oh my god. Kiwi says, I remember reading an SNL AU fic for Modazushi and out of nowhere had devastating quotes about Songlan and Xiaoqing Chun. Really threw me for a loop. Oh my god, SNL like Saturday Night Live? Good job, Sumo. Minerva says, if platonic soulmates are a thing, then that's what Jackson and I are. We've talked about getting legally married, but platonically. They live so far from me now, but I go see them when I can. Aww, oh my god. It sounds like you have a really special bond. In the Night Sky asked, what do you think about Nihoi Song? He's my favorite character. I would have to say, I don't know. Nihoi Song is a crafty little bitch. I love him too. Luna says, has anyone found an interesting Fang Shin Guoshi and Hua Chung fic? Ooh, that's an interesting pairing. That would be good. Does he keep the butterfly mask on? The character just wants more Jiggy art. If you have Jiggy and a hat in there, character will enjoy the fic. This is true, I'm a simple woman. Okay, I'm scrolling back down now. Kicked I can't ever get over Nihoi-san killing cats. Yeah! Yeah, fuck that. Sumo, I was getting a sip of water and looking out the window and then I hear, good job, Sumo, and almost spit out the water. Nihoi-san is the Grand Master of Modazushi. Yes. Okay, you find the wildest fix. Oh, Yee, did you send me? Let me see. Wait, Lego Masters Modazushi AU? Wait, what? I love that show! That is incredible. Oh my god, Stitch and I watched, like, we've watched quite a few seasons of that. Or wait, okay. Let's watch Yee's animation for school, because Yee's in school for that. Okay. Oh. Just kidding. Oh my god.
Hey, you're gonna be fine. I don't know. It's my first time being up there with you after all. My job was supposed to be preparing you for performances. Everyone's gonna love you. I mean, even if you fuck up. I'll make sure they forget.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're right. Ladies, gentlemen, everyone, it's time for the big act you've all been waiting for. Please welcome the upcoming duel, No 2A.
Whoa, wait, that's so cool. Oh my god, I want to know more. That was cool that I'll make them forget. Like, what's going on with that? Oh, I'm sorry. I did not see the chat. Oh, if there's copyrighted music in that doesn't matter. I don't get, like, any money from streams, like the AdSense on streams. Vival says, I have to go now, but I just want to say I don't have Danmei friends and can't get anyone into it, so your channel is my comfort place. Thank you so much for it. It means a lot. Oh, I am so glad that this space is a good Danmei community space, because it is hard to find Danmei friends. So I hope that even in the chat we can find new friends and stuff. Yee, tell us more about your project. It's legit Ash Ezra Idol AU. That's so cool. Wait, so what was like the rubric for your project? Like, what did you have to do? Were they just like make an animation scene? I don't know how art school works. Any gay horror movies? I don't know. I don't know of any gay horror movies. I'm trying to think where it's not just like where just gay people die. It's just make a short film, any short film. What? That's awesome! Oh my god! That's really cool. That's so cool that you're making an idol AU of your own, like, characters. That's fucking sick. You're posting it to your channel when you finish. Hell yeah! There's a gay horse movie. Oh my god. I think I saw someone message a little while back that they had watched The Untamed before reading it, and they were surprised that Wang Xin was the only gay couple in Moto Azushi because of how gay The Untamed was with everyone. Jennifer's Body. I was thinking about Jennifer's Body. It's quite it's pretty gay. I watched that one with Stitch not too long ago. Yeah, Xiao, I want to see your animatic. I think my friend accidentally turned his cat gay. Gay horses where? Stitch and I have a list of, like, oh, my phone died, of autumnal movies that we've been going through and watching. The autumnalness of them is just like, sometimes they're just kind of set in the fall. We just watched You've Got Mail, which I think would be an incredible beef leaf AU. It's like the classic setup where they are amazing pen pals online, and in real life they're like enemies, and they don't realize it. That could work for anything, really. But, oh, beef leaf. Oh. Okay, Xiao, I'll check Instagram. I'm reading volume 1 of QJJ after I finish volume 1 of Peerless, and I'm debating rewatching the Danmei book club video on QJJ so I understand what's happening. Should I? Yeah, I mean, Stitch went over the important stuff in that. You can watch it at 2x speed. There's a gay dolphin fic? Or book? Percy, me fighting the urge to mention Star Trek. Don't fight the urge. Set blurb about Star Trek. I want to hear your thoughts. Tell me about Odo. Kickter, have you ever thought about if there was a fire and water master in Heaven Official's Blessing? Yeah, I've seen some like AUs of if Hua Chung like ascended, if he would become a fire master. That'd be pretty cool. Kickter, would you mind explaining why you find Jung Chung so interesting other than him being hot? I just think the Jung family dynamic is so interesting. Well, I am kind of a sucker for like an angsty, sad backstory, and that kind of being like the reasoning for a character being the way they are. And I think like the saddest sad backstory starts with when Jung Chung was a little kid, and like he's like the young master, right? Just like a little baby. His mom and his dad are already kind of like abusive towards him. Like they're not like the kindest, warmest souls. But he's got his really sweet older sister, and then he has all these dogs, and I'm just imagining this little boy, like truly like a young little boy who does not get much warmth from his mother or his father, but he has all these puppies that he loves dearly. And of course he wants a brother, but he doesn't have a brother, so he has all these puppies. And then the brother comes along, but then, which is Wei Wuxian, and they has to get rid of his dogs. And as a kid, getting rid of those dogs was probably like so painful for him. But of course he's excited to have a little brother. And so just how he reacted in that moment, like, it wasn't like, oh my god, I know I have to give up my dogs, but then I truly get what I've always wanted as a little brother. No, he threw a hissy fit, he kicked Wei Wuxian out, he cried, he screamed, and all that stuff, and I was just like, this man, this poor sad boy, like, does such a terrible job at managing his emotions, and it makes sense, and it just makes sense for why he is the way he is, you know? And then it's just like, he doesn't make the correct emotional choices whenever something bad happens. Unlike, I would say, Wei Wuxian, who is able to put himself in, like, very main character energy of, like, being so thoughtful and, like, careful with other people's emotions and stuff. It's just kind of, like, I enjoyed Jung Chung as a character of being that guy. You know what I mean? Like, he's got a little bit of the baby girl inside, but you'd never see it because he definitely gets angry when he actually is very sad. And like it is because he's hot. Like, do I like any characters when they're not hot? Kate says, last fic mention, I promise, but have you read the one where Shalian spends his banishment working in a brothel and Hua Chung, him so good he ascends and becomes the god of love? I think I have heard of that one. I have not read it, though. Hey, Briarbox! How are you, Briarbox? Minerva! Oh, thank you so much for your donation. I wanted to say thank you for being so welcoming to me on this channel. Your vids are my fave thing to watch when I'm sad or intoxicated, so thanks. Oh, I'm glad that you like my videos. I'm here to support anybody. If anybody needs support or encouragement to do something, like in fandom, in writing, or feeling comfortable in the community and stuff, I will always be here to rally behind you. Percy says, I showed my friend my favorite series, Deep Space Nine, and I primarily showed the Garashir episode. Oh, I love DS9. Good fun series with some great characters. That's awesome. Moto ASMR says, I never liked Jung Chung. Sue me. And that's valid. That's absolutely valid. I think also my first experience with Jung Chung was in the Donghua, and I think his Donghua entrance is very attractive, so that really set me up for success because of how shallowly attracted I was to him immediately. And then also getting the sad backstory in the Donghua, I think was just so well done. And then, of course, like, reading it, perhaps if I didn't have such, like, a hot image of him in my mind, which was sparked from the Donghua, maybe I wouldn't have liked him as much. And then in the Untamed, I love Marius Chung. Like, his actor is he's such a sweetheart, so I love watching that as well. But I do think the Donghua set me up for the amount that I liked him, to be honest. Everyone needs therapy, yeah. Briarbox says, today was in fact a day. Not a great one. I got in a fight with a wheelchair at work, and it was not good for my fingernails. Oh, ouch. But I got a tiny squishy Gojo in the mail, so that's something. Oh, that's awesome. Briarbox, I got this guy. He is not Gojo, but if you squint, he kind of reminds me of Gojo, so... little Gojo guys unite. Fair point, he is very hot. Also, bingo 4 in a row. Wait, what? You guys are tormenting me with the bingo. What do I do that causes the bingo? What is Class of 09? I've seen people talking about that. Yeah, the audios for animation. What is that? What is Stitch's YouTube channel name? It is One Stitch from Hell. Gotta be the Gojo mention. Oh my god, you've broke your collarbone for the 3rd time. Ouch, that's terrible. I'm so sorry that happened. We made bingo cards. I got bingo. Thanks for responding to the Jung Chung thing. I needed Jung Chung. Someone said if I liked Yin Yu. Yeah, I like Yin Yu. Man, oh, Yin Yu has it hard, man. Oh. Yin Yu makes me sad. Accidentally turned my best friend gay by making her look at Ling Wen and Xuanji. Nice. Minerva says, within my AU, I've made, for my crack fict, I have this concept of Hualien fostering and adopting older unwanted kids in the foster system and giving them a happy and safe place. They would absolutely do that. Shelian has a penchant for adopting children. Yin Yu deserves some free time. Yeah, absolutely. Briarbox, don't worry, there's a little Gojo coming your way. Thank you! What? Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Save Yin Yu, bro. Give Yin Yu a raise. Okay, my phone's back on. Is Xiao still in the chat? Oh, Xiao, once I get all the merch I want to send to you collected, expect a very heartfelt letter. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you wanting to send me anything. Kate, I need Shaylan pregnant stat! I feel like I could have a bingo card about if Kate's gonna mention Shaylan being pregnant. Okay, let's see this animatic. I'm gonna try and load it up. Looney Twin, thank you for joining my membership. I sent my bingo card to you on Insta. Oh shit, wait. All you get when your phone is online is bingo. Wait, I want to see that too. Okay, let me see this. This does not want to load. Oh. I'm trying to download it to play on Insta. I think Yi was having trouble sending. Okay, I can see the first part. I like how you draw eyes a lot. That looks awesome, Xiao. I'm really excited to see what happens next. That's awesome. Class of 09 is a video game with really questionable lines. Oh, okay. You're working on a Bing and Ben research paper for my psychology research project. That is incredible. Oh my gosh. I don't play Genshin. Have you read No Water Is Enough? It's a fanfic by Boom Chick that is a different ending to the canon story where Hua Chung is devoted to Junwoo instead of Shailian. Yes, I have read that fic. That fic is fucked. Like it's scary. Like there's this, but then the scene where they like, oh, it's good. That was a really good fic. Kate, that's so sweet. I love how your love for Mpreg is not just like, get that man pregnant. It's also, I'm just gonna read out what you said. I always loved Mpreg, but after actually being pregnant, I respect it so much more now and kind of read it to reminisce a little. That is so sweet. We play bingo every stream. I want to see the bingo card. Wait, what is your Instagram? Instagram's messaging is so... Okay, wait. I got it. Okay. Peas in the chat. Donation heart attack. Baby girl Grim. Breath of the Wild mention. Yanwushi's titties. Beautiful girlfriend Stitch. Mentions or talks about Jiggy. Stitch talks about most recent book review recording. Talks about how much she loves TGCF. Yan Yoshi. Anything Jung Chung related. 07. 6 balls. You need to understand the socio-political context first to enjoy the boner. Mutiny. Mentions something about her day. That's pretty good. Wow, I'm that predictable already. Peas in the chat. Lizzie and I plotted against you with these bingo cards. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Briar Box. Oh my god, right? Tomorrow I'm not going to be able to sleep. I can't wait to see what's going to happen tomorrow for the ending of Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my god, that print is gorgeous. Oh, the Sato Sugu is so fucking good. Oh my god. We update them every stream. That's incredible. Oh my god, that's so much fun. You have to send them to me. Yeah, once you hit bingo, you gotta send it to me. That's so funny. I missed something. What's P? P's in the chat is from one of my streams where I was playing A Date with Death, and the Date with Death, he's the Grim Reaper, so he doesn't understand like human jokes. And so we did like a keyboard smash to him, and he's like, what is that? And you're like, oh, it's when you have like a lot of emotion, you just hit like random buttons on your keyboard. And then he's like, oh, okay, like I'm gonna try it. And then just sends P, because he was kind of following it as just like you can just hit random letters on your keyboard. So just a P ended up being like a keyboard smash. You guys are so funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. Lucky Lulu says, I just cut my hair and it's shorter than ever. Maybe a little shorter than yours. Oh, nice. I bet it feels very refreshing. Fyodor says, can I animate your video TGCF with straight bows? Yes, absolutely. That was so much fun to do. You just pierced your ear and now you feel like Hua Chung when he made Ming. Oh my god. Yes, you should watch JJK. JJK is so good. JJK 0, like the first movie, is so good. It's so gay. How spicy is Arha? It is spicy. 10 out of 10 spicy. Apple Dash says, I mentioned you in my latest Instagram post. I hope you don't mind. Oh, that's awesome. I'm excited to see. Is it like you, like, where would I get the notification for that? Let me see. Tags and mentions. We usually keep like 1 or 2 things per bingo card, so something really predictable, like, I don't know, Beautiful Girlfriend Stitch or 6 balls. Nice. It's good to have a free space, if you will. How are the pups? They are great. I took them to get their nails cut the other day, and they got some bones, and they're doing good. I love them so much. Last night, however, I had a nightmare. I was being chased by a wolf. I used to have a reoccurring nightmare when I was really stressed out when I used to have my corporate job. And I had a reoccurring nightmare that there were bears watching me. Like, there were bears lurking. And once I quit that job, I have not had a bear dream since. Isn't that crazy? But last night, I had a dream where I was being stalked by a wolf. It was scary. Last night, White No Face came for a visit. Literally, oh my god. I also had, like, chronic sleep paralysis the other day. Like, I kept waking up, and it's like, if you wake up and you can see your room. It's like you're actually awake. But you can't move. And you're, like, paralyzed. And then I get this, like, feeling, like, up my back, and it's like someone's gonna grab you. Oh, it's awful. But it just kept freaking happening. What is stressing you, Kictor? I don't know. Right now, I don't feel very stressed. I think I have, like, quite a few things going on that I'm just, like, editing and, like, videos I'm kind of, like, staying on top of. It's not, like, bad stress. Not, like, work stress at all. But yeah, I think that was probably one of the most interesting psychological things that have ever happened to me was literally having those reoccurring bear dreams. And then as soon as I quit that job, never had a bear dream again. Like, that was, like, proof to me. Like, I don't know if, like, the specifics of dreams really mean something. I know some people really believe in that, and I respect that as well. Like, I don't know if it, you know, specifically being a bear, but I think the fact that it was a reoccurring dream where I was being stalked, like I was, like, afraid of something, that was definitely, like, how I felt at work. Oh my god, whatever you do if we die, don't make anyone search me and Xiao's chats about bingo. What do you think I'm gonna say? Starmander says, I've had dream loops where I woke up was still dreaming, and that happened 3 times until I actually woke up. Yes! It's so disorienting. I played Mystic Messenger when it first came out, like, way back in the day. What's your favorite TGCF cover? It's for science. Like, book cover? I really like the backwards hug one, just because that moment was so amazing in the book. You had a dream about being in the Untamed cast, and you fell walking up the stairs, and the actor for Jing Guanyu laughed at me. What did I do to him? It's just funny because he falls down the stairs, but you were the one that fell down the stairs. Oh, Moto ASMR, I'm so sorry. It's terrible. What's your favorite TGCF extra chapter? Ooh. I like the husband riddle one. That one's very cute. Froppy Sand says, Kictor, I really need you to answer me a question. Okay, what's your question? In the Night Sky says, what was your first fanfic? Mine was a My Little Pony crossover. My first fanfic, I used to read the shit out of Tony Stark X Pepper Potts. Pepperoni. I think I read every single pepperoni fic that existed on fanfiction.net. Lizzie, Kictor, you're now in Bingo Club. Ye got in. You can't leave now. Oh my god. If you ever play Omori, you'll be able to connect a certain Modazushi character to it. I was thinking about playing Omori. Is that the one that's really sad, though? Which character? Entice me. Entice me. Yes, it is. So sad. Pepperoni is such a good ship name, right? Celebrity Pop Facts used to ship Tony and Loki. So did I. So did I. Jiggy? You're telling me I could be playing the Jiggy game right now? Starmander says, do you have anything fun planned today? I hope you have a relaxing day to wind down before being back to work mode. Well, today I had a ton of fun with Stitch. We went out, we had a date, we went to Olive Garden, we tried to buy the new books, but that didn't work. And then we kind of did some, like, Halloween shopping, like we went to Michael's, looked at some stuff. And then I came home and hopped on the stream, and now I actually gotta hop off the stream because I gotta get ready to go to hockey. And by God, I'm gonna score tonight for you guys. Please. Please, I will score. What do you think of 20 Gen X Yin Yu as a dynamic? I think it's really tragic and sad in canon, and I really like them as background pairing in fics, even though I don't seek out fic for them. Yeah, I get that. I definitely, like, ship them, and I think it's just fucking sad. I feel so bad for Yin Yu. I kind of have the idea, like, 20 Gen is, like, a little bit, like, innocent and doesn't fully understand what's going on, you know? But I really like art of them. Abby, almost went to sleep with a knife in my pocket. Oh my God. I'm glad you did not go to sleep with a knife in your pocket. Thank you for your donation, though. Yes, and I will send a picture of my hockey jersey to the members community section. Thank you so much, guys. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Win. We will go with our new jerseys. We have to win. Well, guys, this was so much fun. Even just chatting and just hanging out was a lot of fun. And if you guys would like to continue chatting and play some games together, we will do a members-only chat on Friday at 7 p.m. PST. So thank you guys for just coming to hang out and chill with me. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. Aw, thank you guys for supporting me and just making this chat such a good, safe space to be in. You guys are awesome. Bye, guys. Bye.